Rafaela, I think you're gorgeous. Thank you for coming to talk to us today.
Awesome.
Yeah, Rafaela, and I just want to say I think you're just as tough as Blossom and Buttercup. You're hardcore.
Amazing. What about you, Adam?
Ruben the Rogue here. I've got a leftover breakfast burrito. Looks like it's got some shit on it. I'll probably eat anyway. 5-second rule.
I'm gonna be the best knight the kingdom has ever seen!
Oh, shit.
10 years of training has led to this. How am I supposed to be a knight for these people?
This is a cesspool.
Nothing separates the men from the boys like combat.
Why do we have to strip for this?
Like I said, men from the boys now line up according to both.
Congratulations on the show. This show it's bonkers, right, guys?
Bonkers.
I like the way
Rafaela,
she
you
said
said
that.
it. Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
the way
it's
she said
absolutely bonkers. Perfect description.
And I wanted to know from you, how challenging is it, the process of modulating your voice when you are dubbing a character?
Oh, I mean, well, it's kind of part of what we all do, right? As voiceover actors, like your voice is kind of like your instrument. I started as a singer. So for me, it's the same instrument. It's the same way if you have to sing high or low or add some gravel to your voice. That's where my entry to it. How about you guys?
Wait, real quick, Yvette, what's your karaoke go-to?
Oh, I will survive. It's also my life motto, no matter what I go.
Oh, man. Great answer.
I want to hear you do that. I want to hear that.
I love your question, Adam. I loved it.
Thank you. I just had to know. I'm sorry. I couldn't hold back.
So please tell me, Adam, how is your creative process to modulate your voice, to create your characters when you're dubbing?
Well, it's helpful to have a little bit of the breakdown of like who you're playing, and reading right away that Ruben thinks that Robin Hood stole his image and swagger and just all that, like, kind of was all I really needed, because it just said everything to me about this guy, that he, that he just takes himself a little too seriously, feel a little victimized, like thinking that he's hot shit, and looking at life through like, just a different set of goggles. And I dig characters that kind of don't understand how ridiculous they're being, because they're so, and they kind of own it. Like, even if he did get called out for, being kind of a dickbag, it's like, he's like, all right, well, fucking takes one to know one type shit. He's just, he's a likable douchebag, which I like to play. But I think seeing that, and then seeing the whole world that they created, and seeing the characters that you're getting to bounce off of, and understanding the relationships between them all, definitely helps to like, it contributes to how you're going to play who you're playing. And, John and Tom, who created the show, just like crushed, as far as like, you could tell just in the first season, every episode was so, everybody was so well established that it was pretty easy to jump in and do your lines, and they give you freedom to ad lib and add to it, which always helps in any show.
Oh, nice. And what about you, Tara?
Well, when it comes to like voice modulation and dubbing and getting it all right, this show isn't dubbed. We get to go first, which is wonderful, because I think in animation, whether it's regular animation or stop motion, you'd probably get half the creativity. And the fact that we have, these scripts and the freedom to bring these characters to life, and then if something's a little bit bigger than they first imagined, or like Adam said, if we're improvising here and there, then they can animate to that. And it's a very, very collaborative process. The sets are already done. They're extraordinary. They're meticulous. They are just so fascinating. Like, if you ever get the chance to tour Stupid Buddy Studios, you'll really be amazed by going into these worlds that are just so high concept and extraordinary. And the whole process from start to finish, and all the hundreds of people that go into making this show, are so important. When I toured, I met the girl that, was making my mouths, and she had like stickers and a whole bunch of rows of different mouth shapes for Coral. And then with that said, the modulation actually comes from the acting beats. So when we're reading the script and we know like something's higher energy, or something's more subdued, or we have a crush on someone, or whatever else is happening, those high and lows sort of come from imagining all the action in your mind.
Yeah.
And what Tara's not telling you too is that she's such like high voiceover royalty that she doesn't actually get a script. She just gets to make up whatever the fuck she wants, and they just accept it. It's part of like being a legend or whatever. Like you get to just say what you want, and then they make it work around that. So that's
part.
something to
that part.
Right.
Yeah, it's a whole other level, right, guys?
Right. I just do whatever the heck I want to do, and they go, okay.
Yeah, they just animate around it. It's pretty. It's I don't know. It's inspiring, but also pretty fucking annoying because it kind of takes you down a peg.
Adam is so in love with me. That's what's happening right now.
That's
It's
the
just
problem.
unfolding on live television.
I look up to you. I do.
Brazil, it's just,
I can totally
You're a
feel
hero.
the vibe, Tara. I'm with you.
we're all in love with each other. I'm, totally into Yvette
100%.
today, and
Oh,
now
yeah.
you showed up, and it's
mutual,
like,
baby.
could we all be any more gorgeous? That's it.
And I have to say that it's amazing the job you guys do, because it's not an easy job, especially because you have to pass the emotions from your characters. And I wanted to know, did you guys have the opportunity to dub more than one character in Crossing Swords?
Yes. In every and I think this is our union allows us, once you book a job, they're allowed to, what is it, Tara? Three
You get 3 characters for
Three
each
characters.
SAG scale, right? So you
Right.
can actually do more. It's just that they'd have to pay
They'd
you
have to
more.
pay
but
you
it
more.
is why they prefer to use versatile actors, because if you could use one actor to do 3 voices opposed to 3 different actors, they're going to do that.
So most of us on the session will do our voice, and then they'll throw 2 other voices, random voices to us to do. So yeah, you have to be prepared to be able to be different things and different people every time you book a job.
That's amazing. And I wanted to ask you something that I know our fans are gonna love. I would like you 3 to dub something for me. I don't know, picture something in your mind. You guys, you 3 are so funny, and I would love to see you guys dubbing in your funniest voice something for me. Can you please do that?
Oh, wow.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
In your funniest voice.
In your funniest
no
voice.
pressure, Adam.
I'm in front of 3 legends, so I gotta ask that.
Wait. Do you have a favorite voice that any of us have done?
Oh my God.
That's a good question.
That's
Great
a
question,
good
Tara.
That's a tough question. But maybe you guys could give me, like, for you, what is your favorite character that you guys have dubbed? And you can dub it for me, saying something different.
Well, I'm going to do Sergeant Megan, since we're here to support Crossing Swords. I
Good
think I
answer.
should do
Good answer.
Sergeant Megan. Rafaela, I think you're gorgeous. Thank you for coming to talk to us today.
Awesome.
Yeah, Rafaela, and I just want to say I think you're just as tough as Blossom and Buttercup. You're hardcore.
Amazing. What about you, Adam?
Ruben the Rogue here. I've got a leftover breakfast burrito. Looks like it's got some shit on it. I'll probably eat anyway. 5-second rule.
Oh, God.
Yeah, 5-second rule. It's a universal thing, even here in Brazil.
Oh, nice.
Guys, thank you so much. Congratulations
Thank
for
you,
your work.
Thank you.
And you guys are amazing, so beautiful, so extraordinary, and congratulations. You guys are amazing.
Thank you, honey bun.
Appreciate
Back at
it.
you.
Ruben away! We have to save Patrick before it's too late.
Mom, what are you doing?
I think we can take him. You know what? I did the math wrong. We absolutely cannot take them.
They ever.
You know what'll take the edge off? A little poison.
That's savage.